Hello and welcome back to the studio. I'm Alfred Washington, and here are today's top stories. 55 delegates met today for the Philadelphia Convention in Pennsylvania. The purpose? To gather and brainstorm revisions to the Articles of Confederation. Let's go live to Independence Hall to learn more about it.
Thank you, Alfred. I'm John James, and I'm here at Independence Hall today. As you know, the Philadelphia Convention was held today with the intention to revise the Articles. Instead, the delegates have proposed two new plans to go into effect. There are two new sides to this new Constitution: the Federalists, who want the ratification, and the Anti-Federalists, who are against it because of the lack of the basic rights.
These two plans were the Virginia and New Jersey plan. The Virginia plan called for three branches of government: the executive, legislative, and judicial. It also called for a bicameral Congress, which is two houses in Congress, the House of Representatives and the Senate. The New Jersey plan called for a unicameral Congress and a federal executive, which is based on the Articles of Confederation. Now, to John James, who will tell us more about the weaknesses of the Articles.
2. The Articles are not well accepted by the people, and as such, had many weaknesses. A lot of congressional powers were missing, as the ability to tax, regulate trade, or to even make the states obey the Articles. Tell me, Alfred, what are your thoughts on the Articles of Confederation?
I don't like it. It basically renders itself useless. A government that can't even make those supposedly affected by it obey is completely pointless. The weaknesses outweigh everything. Now for our next segment. We are going back to Independence Hall with John James, who has Roger Sherman with him.
Thank you, Alfred. I'm here with Roger Sherman here. Mr. Sherman, why did you propose the Connecticut Compromise?
Well, the convention was in complete deadlock over the Virginia and New Jersey plan. So we from Connecticut proposed a plan that incorporated the ideas from both plans for a great compromise.
What was the idea of the Connecticut Compromise?
Basically, there will be two houses in Congress, the Senate and the House of Representatives. In the Senate, the states will be represented equally. In the House, each state will be represented based on population.
Thank you, Mr. Sherman. Now back to you, Alfred.
Another fierce debate was over the status of slaves. John James, what are your thoughts on this?
I believe if slaves are only used as property, they should not be counted towards population.
Well, today the convention created the Three-Fifths Compromise, which states that for every 5 slaves, 3 of them are able to be counted towards the population for the representation in Congress. Now to our next segment of What's Hot and What's Not. What's hot? Marriage, perfume, big wigs for women, and powdered hair for men. What's not? Drinking water, daily baths, natural hair, and dining out. Now we head live into the field with John James for our sports segment.
I'm here with local hunter Jimmy. Jimmy, how's the season look for turkey hunting?
Well, it looks like a good
Turkey! Bang!
Well, back to you in the studio, Alfred.
Well, that concludes our newscast for today, so thank you for watching, and have a good night.